And good morning. Fake text messages, spoof phone calls, bogus emails, delivery scams are on the increase as more of us have been shopping online during the pandemic.
Most of us have probably had one in the last year, but probably more like the last week, actually. A text claiming to be from a delivery company that has actually been a scam.
According to consumer group Which, 3 in 5 of us have received a message like that, and more of shopping's been done online, so it's easy to be fooled. Sarah is with us this morning.
Morning.
I had 2 of them in the last few days, Sarah, and a phone call yesterday from somebody claiming to be from HMRC saying I owed loads of money to them as well.
Yeah, morning. I've had that one as well. And at one point, it felt like I was getting these messages every other day. And I think what we're seeing is scammers are really adapting their methods during lockdown. And it can be quite difficult, can't it, to tell what is a fake. Good morning, everyone. We've seen a big increase in these so-called delivery scams. So, as you've just heard there, you get a text message on your phone. It asks you to pay a charge to release a parcel and then invites you to click on a link and enter your payment details. But it's fake. These are criminals trying to get your personal information. And according to the consumer group Which, 3 in 5 of us have received these fake messages in the past year. Most people said they realised they were fake straight away, but scammers send out thousands and thousands of these messages from so-called SIM farms, and their aim, of course, is to catch us out. 3% of people admitted they had lost money to the scam, and that's what happened to Emmeline.
I got a phone call from my bank and they told me that my bank account had been compromised and that someone had tried to make transactions and direct debits through my bank account. So they asked then if there was any way that anyone could have got my information, at which point I was just like, oh no, it was that stupid text message I received. After sort of me telling him how devastating it would have been if I lost all the money, he said, well, there is something more that they can do. There is a protection scheme he can put my account under that's new. Eventually, I sent him over everything I had in all 3 of my accounts to the point when they all reached 0. And it was only when he then asked me to transfer my overdraft, and knowing that A, I don't have one, and B, that's not how it works, I realised that this is not right and that it was a scam.
Now, the good news is, thankfully, Emmeline was refunded by her bank. So how do you avoid getting caught out in the first place? Well, I think the best bit of advice is don't click on the link in the message. Instead, you should go to the company's website, check for your delivery there. And also remember to look at the website carefully. There are copycat sites around too. So always check for things like logos, spelling mistakes and poor quality graphics. If you do get scammed, report it as soon as possible. Forward the scam text to your mobile provider on this number, 7726. You could also contact Action Fraud, and do, of course, talk to your bank if you've shared personal details. Now, the courier companies have been responding to this. Royal Mail says it would only request a payment of a surcharge after leaving one of those grey fee-to-pay cards at your house, while DPD advises customers to use its app. And Hermes said it would never ask for payment for redelivery. So as ever, be on your guard. And Dan and Louise, what I've really noticed is these are really clever scams, aren't they? They're getting more sophisticated.